Welcome back. This is Mike with Rapid Quants. It's May 30th. It's still market update. Bitcoin, yes, it's been holding strong around the 62K mark. Oh, well, it depends on where you move the line. Let's say 60K, doesn't really matter, right? It's a line, it's a guide. It gives us a little bit of sanity in this chaotic phase of this market. But let's look at it from a neutral perspective. We've obviously come out of a very strong advance and we've been correcting, but we've been correcting, well, sideways, more or less. I mean, you could make the case that it was kind of a falling triangle, right? Sort of like that. It actually looks more pronounced when you're looking at total 2. We're going to look at that in a second. But either way you draw it, right, there's this inflection point right here where it started coiling up. And let's forget about this for a second here, okay? Because I really like the other perspective better. This horizontal right here, no matter where you plunk it, there was a nice fake out. This was like a 15% down or so, and it bounced back right away almost, right? Look at a strong rejection. And we have a strong buy here and now. We have support here, and it's looking really good. And from here on, I think we're in this upper half of this corrective phase now. It's been a sideways corrective phase, which is really in line with a very bullish secular market, secular bull market, if you will. And we've come a long way in the last 6, 7, 8 months, right? And from now on, the second half of 2024, it's going to be wild. I'm telling you guys, hold on to your hats because it's just going to go crazy. Keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle because we're gonna really bust the move higher here very, very soon. There might be a little bit of a fake out down again, as we push into early summer, but this is not a stock market. I think we're not going to see much of a summer lull. I don't think so. I think we're going to bust high here. And even if it falls down and freaks everyone out again, there's so much support down here. We have a buyer here for sure. I doubt we're going to see 60K or below 60K again anytime soon. Not in the near future. I doubt it. Famous last words, I know. But for now, the odds look pretty low because this looks very bullish. Right? Okay, let's take a quick look at Ethereum. Ethereum is really crazy, actually. If you look at Ethereum, remember this diagonal here? I mean, it just blew everyone out of the water. It just, boom, right? Everyone who was short around here expected this to give way and fall down to maybe, 2,200 or so. Just got completely blown underwater. And, it's dead, Jim. And because, this thing is back. It's tickling already at, the 4K mark again. I'm loving it. So let's look at total 2 real quick. Also looking very bullish. This looks pretty solid, everything, Again, we had this quick fall here. It stabilized. We started building support here. And now we're again in this upper range of the sideways corrective phase. This is normal, guys. We've had this massive run up. We had these 6, 7, 8 months of bullish activity. And at some point, it's got to correct, and it really, really corrected deeply. That's exactly what we want to see. We established a support zone. Even if it comes back here, it's going to be tough to breach all this. Right? We've got a lot of context here, technical context, if you will. Let me zoom in a little bit. See that? A lot of technical context. All right, let's take a quick look at the hourly because I've got one you probably want to take a look at. Oops, Freudian slip. All right, TIA. Came on the radar today. It's looking really sweet. I'm looking at the hourly here. These lines, right? These are actually my daily and weekly ranges. If I keep zooming out, you're going to see the weekly range. And you see where the week started, right? So we have this range up and down. Again, it's based on standard deviation. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, I explained several times again in my previous videos. Please watch those, okay? It's great stuff. But anyway, this popped on the radar today. It's a great entry, right? Original entry was around 1120, but it's still a good entry. It's still nibbling on this upper range of the daily, right? The daily expected move range for us. And this was actually yesterday, the price action. See that? Right? So yesterday. Today started here, right here, okay? Right here is where the day started. Let me draw a vertical line so you see it better. Quick here, vertical line. Okay, let's go to... there, right? Okay, so that's where the day starts. I'm going to zoom in. All right, there you go. See that? Day starts here. That's 1 a.m. And that's 0 a.m. Okay, that's midnight. So we have up and down potential, right? Works its way up, gets rejected right up here. By the way, I'm not looking at tops or bottoms, right? This was actually calculated on the price action until here, right? So this my algo doesn't even know about. Doesn't even know about all this price action, right? And if you zoom out also, you're seeing more and more context. See how this lines up so nicely? I'm freaking loving this. Anyway, so it's about to make a run higher, looks like it to me. And once it's in the upper range of the weekly, right? I mean, it's already in the upper, range of the weekly range, in the upper area of the or upper half of the weekly range. And as soon if it pops above 1250 or so, I think it's off to the races. So looking very good here. All right, that's all I got for today. Have yourself a nice one, and maybe subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.